Hi, Rania. How are you?
Hello.
VIP is designed to take place in the healthcare setting on the same days as checkers. I love your pink bow. Each visit follows a specific sequence outlined in that visit's parent guide. Hi. Good morning.
She's bigger since the last time.
She is a lot bigger, yes. The first half of the visit is referred to on the parent guide as My Baby Today. This part of the visit focuses on the parent's observations about her child's development and provides strategies for supporting that development. The second half of the visit, referred to as Reading, Playing, and Talking Together, focuses on specific strategies that the parent can try at home to support the baby in all the new things she's learning. All right, well, Rania is getting close to 6 months. After welcoming the parent, we ask about the behavior she's observed since the last visit. This is called What I've Noticed. Okay, well, tell me, what have you noticed since the last time that I've seen you? What have you noticed that she's been doing differently?
She's been, of course, more alert, much more alert. She's now grabbing things, and she's just been more talkative. She's doing other sounds with her mouth. She's more aware of who's, sorry, my voice.
Take your time.
She's more aware of who's who. If I walk away from the room, she starts crying.
Yes.
So I think she knows when she's alone.
Absolutely, and I mean that's really interesting. These are really wonderful observations, and Rania never ceases to amaze us in the fact that she really does demonstrate that development varies from child to child, and she's doing so many great things. We listen carefully to the parents' observations and build upon them to further describe what happens at the child's stage of development. This part is called What to Look For. We also suggest tips to help the parents find opportunities for learning. The fact that she's making more sounds, different sounds, so you might see the variation, like she'll say ba or da, and so she's mixing consonant and vowels. So in those ways, her sounds will be changing. She's sitting more, right? She's more upright, and because of that, she's able to reach out for more things. So she's letting you know, she's communicating with you. I like this. And so now she's letting you know in a different way, right? And so she's going to be using her sound, she's going to be using her body, her physical gestures to let you know that, and reaching out is one of those gestures. So that's really, really wonderful that you've noticed that. Scripts specific to each visit give us additional ideas for discussion. The fact that she's making all these sounds just gives you more of an opportunity really to imitate her baby sounds, expand on those sounds with your own sounds and the vocabulary that you want her to have in the long term. Talk about, what she seems interested in, because she is reaching out now. So she is giving you a clear indication, okay, this is something that grabs my attention, Mom. Have you started using reading with her?
Yes, we read several nursery books. She's also, I see that she's more interested in colors. I don't know if she's seeing it more brightly, but being that she's grabbing things now, she's able to, she wants to turn the pages, or she wants to turn, the book around. So I've noticed that she's much more alert.
Wonderful. Do you have specific times when you read to her?
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
I would say about 3:30.
Okay,
Once
so
the 8-year-old come from school.
Nice. So it sounds like it's become a bit of a routine, which is wonderful. Sometimes it's also helpful to add it in at bedtime, because then she begins to kind of connect bedtime with the book. And just in general, when you share the book with her in a routine way, it's going to be part of her life. So, later on, it's something that is so normal to her. She's going to love books, and it's something that you've made part of everything that you do with her. As we get ready to discuss strategies for interacting at home, we set the stage by asking the parent to recall her favorite moments, reading, playing, and talking. You've mentioned some really wonderful things, so I think you're going to have a hard time choosing one. But what would be one of your favorite moments in this past month with her of an activity that you've done together?
I forgot to mention she has rolled over.
Oh!
Yes, so that was like the highlight of the month.
Nice.
That was the highlight. I had her tummy time.
Nice.
And she was playing with her little toys. I went to the kitchen for a few minutes, and when I come back, she has flipped over.
It just shows that that tummy time is powerful, right? You know, she's been exercising all of, you know, her muscles, you know, to get her going with you know, strengthening her movements. And so it's really great that you're seeing that progress from her, and she's surprising you with her milestones, right? So it's really wonderful. Okay, great. And, you know, you were using it with play, so you had toys around her to, you know, something that we've spoken about before. Yeah, I know, that tummy time is good. Next, we introduce a new book or toy. Here, so we have a mommy piggy, a baby piggy. You can use them in that way. You know, they have faces, so you can point out the parts of the faces, you know, and then relate it to her, and see how she reacts to that. You can make up a story, so that's where the pretending can come in, you know, and, you know, it could just simply be like, you know, mommy's here to feed you because baby piggy's hungry. She's loving it. You know, so it can be simple stories to start off, however you feel comfortable. But it's really a great toy for you to be able just to give her more vocabulary, because in making up stories and pretending, you really are, you know, able to model to her like how conversation even works using the puppets, right? And so now it's not just you giving her the pauses, but it could even be the puppets giving her the pauses and the puppets speaking to her, and making it a really nice interaction between all of you. We make a plan together for videotaping, figuring out how the parent might use the book or toy with the baby. How would you see yourself using the puppets? How would you introduce them to her? What would you say?
Well, they're nice and bright colors. Probably just have her touch it, have her see that it's soft.
Great. Oh,
Let her explore it, which she normally does on her own.
Yeah,
She
definitely.
puts it in her mouth.
Exactly, yeah, and you know, it's very normal for her to do that, so that's really wonderful.
Look at the nosies. Nosies like yours, look. No.
Very nice. So you can definitely talk about the parts of the face, of the
Maybe
puppets,
the
the colors, you know, exactly like you say, you know, it's soft, the texture, describing it to her, and you know, you can even give it a name. This is your moment to play together, and this is your video to take home, so have fun. We create a 3 to 5 minute video of the parent and child interacting together.
How beautiful! Look at baby Piglet. Yes. Look at mommy Piglet. Look at the nose and the eyes. Like your nose. Look. Is it soft? Is it soft? Like you? Huh? Mr. Piglet. Mr. Piglet. Is this daddy or mommy Piglet? Is this mommy? And this is Rania? Do you want to grab the baby? Where's mommy? Where's mommy Piglet? Where's mommy Piglet? Yes.
We watch the video together. We point out wonderful moments when the parent talks to and responds to the child, and note how the child reacts. We also suggest additional opportunities for interaction. So I really do love that from the beginning, you're giving her words, right? This is a piggy, it's Mr. Piggy, so it's something that she may not have heard before, so that's a nice salutation to use. And you're totally following her, you know, in terms of like what is comfortable for her. You notice that, she, you know, even from when we were sitting here, she really liked the little pig. And so you let her explore it even here off camera, which I think was really wonderful. And then when she went onto the mat, she was already comfortable with it. And look, I love that, the way she looks at you, the way she looks at you when you're moving your, you know, your mouth and you're talking to her. You know, that is totally motivating her to want to know how to create her own sounds. Asking her questions, and then you give her the pause after, so you're modeling to her that conversation, the back and forth that you want her to have. And you know, with all these wonderful sounds that she's doing, you know, definitely make time to stop and acknowledge them. Yeah, and you did that a lot actually. You know, when she would make, you would be like, yes, and yeah, I know. You're holding them side by side. I thought that was a really pretty moment between both of you, that you're both looking at it, and she's kind of both looking at mommy and the little piglet. Oh, look at the sounds that you make, Rania. I love them. You also change positions and you're taking advantage of the fact that she's sitting up. This is something very new with her. And so it allows you to play with her in a very different way, right? And so now, she's able to reach out, you're holding her and you're supporting her, but you're also being able to play and have this exact moment here where you're side by side, you're both looking at the toy so special, and she gets to look at you the way she's looking at you now when you talk. She's totally talking to you right now. She goes, Mommy, I love this video. What was your favorite part of the video?
The way she was holding the toy and the texture. She liked that a lot. And what else? The way she was interacting with it, I guess.
Great.
She definitely loved the softness. Right, Mommy, it's soft. It's soft.
And you could tell, and we were able to see that because you allowed her to mount the toy, right? And so she was totally showing you, Mom, this is my way of exploring it. I really am enjoying it. The visit ends with a plan for reading, playing, and talking together at home. The plan is created by the parent and tailored to her goals and to the child's current stage of development. How would you like to continue using the toy at home? What would you like to continue
doing? More or less the same thing. Like you said, this is a moment for her to have her little pretend moment.
Great.
Maybe even make a story up.
Wonderful.
With both of them and have the baby come out first and then Mommy comes out second.
That's great.
Like a little puppet show or something.
That's right. And actually these are really, really wonderful. And puppet shows, are yet another level of play for her. And so that's really wonderful that you're thinking already of incorporating that pretend play, of opening it up in that way. And she as she gets older, she will be able to interact even more with you in terms of pretend, but it's nice to lay down that foundation now. So those plans for home are really, really wonderful. And, just keep in mind that continue to talk to her the way you've been speaking to her. You can tell that you have because she's been nonstop making sounds here, which is wonderful. And she plays with you really nicely. So it shows that you have been playing with her at home, that you sit down and, even in your favorite moments, tummy time while you were playing is when she showed you something new that she could do and something really exciting that, she reached, and so that's really wonderful. And it's those moments, where you kind of let go of the distractions, turn off the TV, and you have quality moments where these wonderful things happen. So here we go. Look, Rania. We take a photo and attach it to the parent guide for the family to take home. Beautiful. What a beautiful picture. Along with today's toy or book and a copy of the video. This is your pamphlet. It goes over everything that we've gone over today. And look at that wonderful picture.
Beautiful, yes.
It's the DVD. Enjoy it at home. Share
Thank you so
it
much.
with Daddy and Grandma. Say hi to Grandma for me. Yes, I will. And so the next visit is going to be at 9 months. So it'll be closer to December.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good to see you. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay.